Gone are those days when Sangomas used to be everyday, ugly people. Today we have Sangomas from all walks of life, whether it's white people, rich people, beautiful or young. Everybody wanted to be a Sangoma. In this video we focus on celebrities who have accepted the ancestral calling. The gifted ones, those who are not only famous but that can heal people and take away their problems. Get ready to meet all your favorite celebs which you had no idea are Sangomas in real life, starting with Wiseman and Mncube. Wiseman's journey into the world of acting and spiritual healing is as unique as his career itself. While many know him for his role in The Wife, fewer people realize that he's been a practicing Sangoma for over a decade. But he wasn't as vocal about it as he is now because of the stigma. His calling came to him in his 20s at a time when his career was taking off in the entertainment industry. Despite his busy acting career, Wiseman's deep connection to his ancestors has always remained at the core of his identity. For Wiseman, the practice of traditional healing is as important as his craft as an actor. Number 2, Mondli Makhoba, famous for his role in Isibaya and The Wife. Mondli has had a rich and complex journey that combines acting and the deeply rooted traditions of Sangomas. He began his spiritual journey in 2022. As a man now in his late 40s, Mondli reflects on the balance he learned to create between his two passions. When asked about the significance of the Sangoma tradition, he'll tell you it's not just about helping others but also listening to the wisdom of the ancestors. Number 3, Baby Cele. For Baby Cele being a Sangoma once in the family. Her grandfather was an Inyanga and her mother was a healer, so the calling was never far away. But she tried to ignore it, recalling how she used to faint a lot as a child. A clear sign in Sangoma believes that her ancestors were calling for her. For years, she resisted, but by the time she turned 40, she finally embraced her calling. Today, she is a fully trained Sangoma, balancing her acting career with her spiritual work. Number 4, Botlhale Boikanyo. Botlhale Boikanyo's transformation from Idol's South Africa contestant to spiritual healing is a story of embracing what truly calls you. The 24-year-old has been practicing as a Sangoma for 4 years after realizing that her calling was far beyond singing or acting. While it might seem unexpected for young people to take on this path, Botlhale describes her experience as an awakening. The ancestor's voice was louder than the stage lights, she says. Botlhale continues to inspire many to embrace their spiritual calls, no matter where they are in life. Number 5, Mlungisi Mati. Mlungisi Mati has spent over a decade making a name for himself in the entertainment industry. But it's his role as a Sangoma that has deeply shaped who he is today. While many fans know him for his role on Skeem Saam, not everyone is aware that Mlungisi has been practicing as a traditional healer for the last 7 years. Reflecting on his journey, he shares how the calling came to him when he was at a crossroads in life. I had to step back and listen to what my ancestors were asking of me, Mlungisi recalls. Number 6, Luyanda Botwana. When you see him, you can't help it but think about Nyan Nyan. But more than a presenter, Luyanda has a story that blends both limelight and the quiet moments of spiritual reflection. Having been a practicing Sangoma for over 5 years, Luyanda's journey into healing wasn't something he expected. He'd been working in TV for a while when he realized there was much more to life than just chasing fame. The calling to become a Sangoma came to him in his early 30s and he hasn't looked back. Sieve, Maggie Williams. Maggie Noses Williams, best known as Cuba from Rhythm City, is more than just a TV mom. She's a highly respected traditional healer in real life. Unlike many actors who keep their spiritual calling private, she embraced hers openly. The 60-year-old veteran practiced as a Sangoma for years, offering guidance to those in need. However, her role on Drip City nearly caused her troubles in her community. Some viewers were disturbed by scenes where her character performed dark rituals on babies, blurring the line between fiction and reality. Since she was a real-life Sangoma, the backlash was personal. Thankfully, the show's producers took notice and adjusted the portrayal of Sangomas, ensuring they weren't unfairly depicted as villains. Number 8. Shoki Mola, known for her role as Celia Kunuton Skim Sam, Shoki's life took a major turn after her divorce. She answered her calling and became a Sangoma, finding healing in the process. In interviews, she has been very clear that it's not just a trend for her, but a deeply personal journey. She's spoken about how spirituality has reshaped her life, giving her a sense of peace she never had before. Number 9. Max Babu. Max Babu, the man behind the cunning Maroti Maputuma. In September 2022, he graduated as a spiritual healer. He is now nicknamed the African Prophet. Many people were surprised when he revealed that he was a Sangoma, but for him, it was always part of his identity. He once said, "There is no difference between art and spirituality. They are both about healing." Number 10. Don Tandega King. Don King, famous as Makhoba from Uzalo, is one of the most outspoken celebrity Sangomas. She started training in 2009 and has never hidden her calling. Over the years, she had to correct the misconception that all Sangomas must not act. It's not about passion, it's about calling. She explained, "It doesn't mean I have to quit my career. It means I have to honor both." Number 11. Drip Gogo, whose real name is Mncube. The Amapiano sensation has publicly embraced his spiritual calling as a Sangoma, integrating his music with traditional beliefs and practices, as evident by his song Ayavuma and his open discussions about his ancestral calling. The 26-year-old aims to balance spirituality identity with his music, educating listeners about Ubungoma deviation. Number 12. Michelle Dimpomvundla. When Makhoba won Big Brother Mzansi in 2022, she was celebrated for her confidence and authenticity, but what many didn't know at the time was that she was also a Sangoma long before reality TV. She had already embraced her ancestral calling, balancing two worlds, modern fame and traditional healing. While some questioned whether she could do both, she proved that being a Sangoma isn't something that you just turn on and off. It's who you are. Number 13. Thabiso Moeketsi. For years, Thabiso Moeketsi was known as a rising star, taking on roles that showed his depth and versatility. But behind the scenes, something was calling him. Something bigger than just scripts and cameras. A Sangoma calling. He answered the call, only to find out later on that the call wasn't for him. His ancestors dialed the wrong number. And the only reason he answered the wrong number was because his wife left him. He was broke. The call came at a time when he needed someone he could talk to. When listening to Thabiso, it's obvious that he knew all along that he was a fake Sangoma. He just wanted to make the Christian God jealous after believing in him for so many years, but his life was a mess. In 2023, he had an epiphany. The heavens called him back to Christianity, he says. and today he's turned his life around from a Sangoma to a disciple of Jesus Christ.
How can you make me taste wealth and then you take it away? How can you give me family then you take it away? But I never waited for the answers. I was accusing towards God and I was angry and bitter. I now realize in hindsight that the devil works that way.
Number 14 is Zinhle Ngwenya, Zimbabwean-born actress who's been making waves in the acting space. Zinhle is a practicing Sangoma in real life and on TV. She played the role of a prophet in the ETV's telenovela House of Zodwa. After a painful personal period, she kept experiencing dreams and signs that pushed her towards traditional healing. At first, she resisted, but the more she fought it, the harder life became. Finally, she accepted her path, and now Zinhle says she's more at peace than ever before. Number 15, Albert Ibogwe Khoza. Albert is a South African performance artist, dancer, and traditional healer, identifying as a non-binary, womanly man. Khoza integrates his spirituality and sexuality into his art, challenging societal norms and addressing social issues. Number 16, Dagalo Mlube, the youngest Sangoma on our list. She's only 19 years old. Dagalo is a South African actress best known for her role as Mncube in Scandal. Beyond her acting career, she embraced her calling as a Sangoma, integrating traditional healing practices into her life. Mlube believes that her spirituality journey enhances her acting, allowing her to bring depth and authenticity to her roles. 17. Treasure Shabalala. Treasure Shabalala is a veteran South African actor and radio personality renowned for his deep voice and captivating presence. After decades in the entertainment industry, he answered his ancestral calling to become a Sangoma. Shabalala views his transition as a natural progression, intertwining storytelling with healing. 18. Bongani Masondo. Bongani gained fame for his role as Mangaliso baby maker Sikhakhane in the popular South African soap opera Skeem Saam. Amidst his acting career, Masondo felt a persistent spiritual calling, leading him to train as a Sangoma. Masondo mentioned that he also incorporates his spiritual insight into his acting, bringing authenticity to his performances, and that works like a charm. Number 19, Zodwa Wabantu, known for her bold and controversial persona in South African entertainment industry. Zodwa Wabantu revealed that she underwent initiation as a Sangoma in 2021 because she's famous for her unapologetic persona as a dancer and social media influencer. Her decision to embrace the Sangoma path surprised many people. This marked a shift in her public identity, showing a multifaceted character beneath her infamous stage persona. 20. Dineo Bridget Moeketsi Langa, a talented actress and media personality. She publicly spoke about her Sangomas journey, revealing that she was initiated in her late 20s. She had previously been hesitant about embracing the calling, but felt a deep connection to it after several personal and spiritual experiences. Dineo has also used her platform to highlight the importance of respecting African traditions, but she's not the only one in on it. Her husband, Solo Langa, is also a Sangoma. The two lovebirds have been together for 17 years. They are the only Sangoma celebrity couple in this country. They bring a lot of flowers to the Sangoma community. 21. Kaylee Subramanian. Former Imbewu actor Thulani Shelembe has also embarked on a spiritual journey to become a Sangoma, proving that this thing is not just about skin color. Indian people are also welcome as long as they get a call.